Hey guys, my name is Kayla Dalati and I'm a UHD iRadio student. Now, before I get into this video, let me just start off by saying that if you are considering doing an internship with UHD iRadio, I highly recommend it. I am a communications major at UHD, and upon graduating, I hope to go into the media field. My biggest aspiration is to eventually become a news anchor, and although that may not be everyone's journey, let me just get into why UHD iRadio is just an amazing platform and an amazing foundation to have under your belt. So like I said, even if you don't want to pursue a career in media upon graduating, UHD iRadio still helps you cultivate that self-confidence and that self-love and public speaking skills that I think is so important to develop while we're in college. A lot of us struggle with that, including myself. And UHD iRadio has the tools that help you become a better person and help you in those three components. So it's not just about media majors or people who want to be in production or on air. It's great for people who want to go into sales or marketing or just help with their self-confidence overall. And let me get into how UHD iRadio internships different from other media internships. So the UHD iRadio internship differs from the other major network internships because UHD iRadio allows us interns to have a hands-on experience, whereas some of the major network internships do not let their interns go into the studio. They don't let their interns write scripts or be on TV. So UHD iRadio prepares you for all of that because you are on air live, you are writing scripts, and you are having that visual component, which is the camera recording you through all of your live broadcast. So I think that's something that's so important to practice before you go into any major network, and UHD iRadio gives you that opportunity. And I think that's just one of the biggest takeaways that I've gotten from UHD iRadio is the fact that I get to be in studio and I get to have my own showtime. I get to build my network, and I also get to have that voice. Now for spring of 2020, my radio manager was Rico. He did help us interns with our radio performance when we were in the studio and when we would have our radio meetings every week. However, we were hit with the COVID-19 pandemic halfway through the semester, and it made it really hard for us to experience the experience we were having before the COVID-19 pandemic hit, and that was definitely a downer for a lot of us. But I am so grateful that our school had a software that allowed us students and interns to still broadcast from our homes. So we were still able to get our internship hours, and we were still able to get experience and practice from broadcasting from home. Although it was not the full experience that I would have liked, I think that I can't complain because I know that so many people out there have it worse, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to still be able to broadcast from home. So that is the end of my video. I thank you so much for listening. I gained so much from my internship experience, and I hope to continue my internship experience next semester. My dream is to become a on-air broadcaster, whether it's digital, TV, or radio, and it's been just an incredible experience, and I'm so passionate about it, and like I said, I hope to continue this next semester. Thank you guys for listening. Again, my name is Kayla Dalati, and I really hope that this inspires you to become a UHD iRadio intern. Good afternoon, Houston. You are currently listening to UHD's iRadio with your host, Kayla Dalati. It's 12:20 on the dot, and it is currently 72 degrees in downtown Houston. Universities considering no in-person classes until 2021. Among them is Boston University, which has already pulled the plug on all in-person summer classes and activities. Beyond that, the school's coronavirus recovery plan allows for administrators to cancel the fall semester as well. The recovery plan recognizes that if in the unlikely event that the public health officials deem it unsafe to open in the fall of 2020, then the university's contingency plan envisions the need to consider a later in-person return, perhaps in January 2021. A statement issued dozens of migrant children in U.S. custody infected with coronavirus. More than half of the migrant children in U.S. custody at a Chicago area shelter have tested positive for coronavirus. The nonprofit group Heartland Alliance says 37 children have been infected, more than half of the 69 children in custody in its shelters. This week, lawmakers, including Senator Cory Booker, called for legislation that would release immigrants from detention facilities during the pandemic.